Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Malaga career mode, where today we have ourselves two games. The first one is against Levante, next one is against Racing Club, which are I think one of the lowest rated sides in FIFA in general. But let's get ourselves on to the first game, which is against Levante, currently sat in third, only 2 points behind I'm giving up. Honestly, my mouth don't work. And we're joint on points with second, which is the side we lost to not too long ago. And they have a game in hand as well. So yeah, let's go into this game against Levante and see what we can pull out. Here we go. Gambula, the man under the spotlight, currently scored 13 goals in 10 appearances for the club so far. Hopefully, what a signing he's been. Got him in off the transfer list. Whoever transfer listed him right now must be regretting their decision, because he is killing it so far. But let's see what we can do against Levante today. Hopefully put in a decent performance. And here we go, underway for this game against, like I say, against Levante. Hopefully put in a decent performance. That was a tragic challenge to start the game off with a yellow card for Brugge. But that's poor from Fran Villalba. Should have done a hell of a lot better. Hopefully, if we can get some counter-attacking going in this game. We know we're good at counter-attacking football with this side. And Gambula is the main culprit of doing that. He's thrown goal again, and it's been saved this time by the goal machine, as he has had, the ball has gone out for a corner, Still have the ball at the moment. Can they get the ball into the box? They've done exactly that. It's a big chance here for Levante. We've got away with it so far. And now Jimenez to bring the ball away. And again, like I say, on the counter-attack, we are dangerous. And this is the reason why. One simple ball through Gambula. And that is the reason, as it says in the top left, player to watch is Gambula. He is exactly that, and we've managed to go through on the counter attack. Levante so open at the back, it is outrageous, and it's an easy run through there for Gambula. That is not the kind of defensive plays you want against a striker like this man, who has scored 14 now in 11 games so far this season. And here we go, boys, back underway. And hopefully pick up some more goals here, because so far Levante, we could be going 2-0 down, as DUBBY bags it. It's Gambula with a goal and an assist. DUBBY has bagged it his second, literally just 2 minutes later. We are 2-0 up. And this is what I'm saying. Levante's defence to start this game off has been tragic. What has happened to their defence? I don't have a clue, but they have all gone missing at the moment. 0.37 chance of a goal, and DUBBY bags himself. I don't know how many goals these two have got, how many he's got, but it's mad. Right then, time for Levante to whip the ball in. And it is time for the header to come right upfield, but unfortunately Villalba hasn't quite got the passion to get there. Now it's again a chance, but Diarra beautifully headed away, and now Gambula on the ball again. There's a lot of space on that right hand side, but the man didn't make the run, but Villalba definitely has, and he is still on goal again. Can he bag it this time? No, he cannot finish. Honestly, Fran Villalba cannot finish on this game. Don't know what it's about, but he has a stupidly bad right foot. He put in a good shot earlier, but that was tragic. Alright, here we go again, boys. Looking beautiful at the moment. It's going to be 3, and it's DUBBY with the third. That is menacing. Honestly, this Levante defence today have gone missing. I don't know what's happened to them, but they have gone missing. And it's so easy. Look at this. One simple ball through. A beautiful touch from DUBBY. A beautiful turn as well. But the Ukrainian striker bags it into the bottom left for the second time in around 10 minutes, and it is 3-0 in the first half against a side that are currently only 2 points behind us in the league. Right then, so chance for them to come forward here for Levante. Honestly, the more they come forward, it's going to get worse. It really is. I'd rather them right now. That was a powerful effort. But to be fair, like I say, it keeps slagging their defence off, but ours does not look overly content either, to be honest. There's quite a lot of gaps in our defence as well, to be honest. As we can try and now get on the counter-attack with Jimenez. There's just so much space in this side. Honestly, look at the defence. Where is the defence for this side? It is appalling behaviour. And Bakare is run through now to make it 4 just before half time. And honestly, the way that their manager must be looking at their defence right now. Don't get me wrong, we are bagging multiple goals at the minute in every game this season. But this is ridiculous. We are away from home, leading 4-0 against Levante. It's not been this easy in any of the games that I've scored these 4 goals in so far. It's just that I've been very clinical with finishing. This one, I've not had to have been clinical. We have been. We've not had to have been. It's just the fact that their defence is so poor. That is half time, boys. A 4-0 lead against Levante at half time. I was expecting to get the 3 points. I wasn't expecting this for a performance. 1 goal for Gambula, 2 for Dovbyk, and 1 for Bakare as well so far. This has been tragic in that first half from Levante. Honestly, tragic. But it's just the opposite end that is tragic at the moment, as Diarra picks up the ball, even fancies it himself the centre-back. Goes through, and here we go. Gambula on the ball again. It's there for the taking, and he's not managed to do it this time, as it's decent keeping, to be fair. Very good save from him. He needs to be a good keeper at this point, because his defence could very easily concede 10 goals today. If the boys play their cards right and actually finish well, they very easily could be losing this game by a lot of goals. As I say that, the ball's into the box. It's looking like a good attack, but it's a complete and utter miss of the ball through the centre here. Now, Dovbyk should have ran the opposite way here, and he didn't, but Aries has done well. It's still gone through to Dovbyk for the hat-trick in the start of the second, and he's not managed to do so. Saved by the keeper. Beautiful ball into Bakare. Bakare turns on the pace, and again we're through, and again it's into Gambula. He takes the shot, and it's another poor effort from the top goal scorer of the league so far this season. He very easily could have bagged a hat-trick so far, and he should have bagged 2 in this in this second half already. Right, Campagna to Pubil again. And now it is a chance, and again they've given the ball away. It's just okay. That was poor from you, and Diarra has left a lot of a gap open. It should have been 4-1, and Saldano shows why he's in the second division of La Liga now and not the top. Right, Bakare's got the ball, gives it off to Jimenez. Jimenez to find the ball through. He played the ball through for the first goal, and now it's here for Gambula again. Can he do it this time? No, it's over the bar this time. The amount of chances this man has had, clear chances at goal today. He could have had a whole another 14. Good challenge there from Dovbyk, and he's in behind again. It might be a hat-trick this time. There we go. It's 5 now to the boys. It should have been 10 for this game. It really should have been, but Dovbyk has finally managed to get himself a hat-trick. He earned that chance himself, winning the ball back straight off the Levante defence. Hits the shot into the far corner. Gambula couldn't finish today, not as well as he normally does, but Dovbyk has picked up his finishing loads. That is full time, a 5-0 victory here. Dovbyk bagging 3 goals, the worst defence I have ever played against. I have never seen a defence that open before in my life. Even when you play on amateur, semi-pro it's not that bad. Genuinely, it isn't even that bad then. So I don't know what happened to their defence today, but it was so easy just to play a ball through and have done with it. And like I say, DUBBY bagging 3, probably could have had another 1 or 2. Gamvula could have had a hat-trick and more today, 100%. Just not good enough finishing from him today in the end. And like I say, there could have been more goals added with every other player, to be honest. But like I say, just poor finishing at the end of it. That really, this game very easily could have ended in double figures if there was more clinical finishing out there today. Right, post-match interview then. Let's see what they've got to say. What changes will you make after the injury to Ogbenu? Ogbenu. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm going to go with it. Let's get him. It's going to be a challenge because he got injured literally he carried on for that full game though, to be fair, so and he defended well at the saying that as well, to be fair. But DUBBY hat-trick, did it surprise you with the way that team defended? No, to be honest, because I would have expected every player to get a hat-trick out there today, but they didn't. Were you surprised by how comfortable a victory that was? Yes, because I wasn't expecting their defence to be that poor. Right, so we have a sale agreement for Josabed, so we'll go ahead and accept that for 620k. We then have a little update for I cannot pronounce his name either. I'm so bad with this. This man, John. His appearances apparently from Real Sociedad are not enough for what they expect. We see that our man Luma is out for 3 months as well. Lorenzo has now been loaned out to Einbar for a short loan, and Mengi's appearances are not enough either, but to be fair, he might be starting to play left back at this point. And Escazi has been sold now, so a little money coming back in for him. Right, pre-match press conference before we go into our second game against Racing Club. What have we got to say today? How will you cope without Ogbenu? What we will do is we will have our man that is sat from Manchester United on the loan on the bench come in to left back because he's got a bit of pace anyway, so we might as well. Is the squad deep enough to take you up? 100%. The squad's better than deep enough, honestly. And finally, might Real Racing Club get the better of you? If they do, that is going to be poor from us. And here we are for our next game. We have Gamvula under the microscope as he's scored 14 goals so far this season, and the competition record is currently 46. So yeah, gonna have to watch out for that at the end of the season by the looks of it. As we have our game now against Real Racing Club. Like I say, one of the lowest rated sides in FIFA from what I know I know it was a couple of years ago anyway. But yeah, we'll go straight into this game. Hopefully pick up a couple of decent goals. Hopefully a decent 3 points if we can. But they are currently sat in 11th, so they can't be doing too bad. But yeah, let's get into it. Here we go, boys. Out for our game against Real Racing Club. It's not going to be as open as it was in that last one, because that last game was ridiculously bad defensive plays from... okay, as I say that was a massive defensive mistake from their centre-back to start the game, but it has not quite worked out in our favour. Ball played upfield, easy header one in the centre. We've got a chance for DUBBY to go straight through, and again it's another goal for DUBBY. We have started the game off beautifully. 4 minutes in, it's nowhere near as easy to get past their defence as it was in the last game against Levante, but there's been a couple of chances. Look at that. The centre-backs keep dragging themselves out and leave a massive gap in behind for Dovbyk or Gamvula just to run straight through. This time it's Dovbyk, and he's managed to put the ball in the back of the net. Like I say, at this point, he's going to be catching up Gamvula, and both of them could be breaking the record. It's just who gets the most out of the two of them at this rate, as he has now got his 13th for the season. So, yeah, he's only a goal behind Gamvula now. Now, can we get the tackle in? That is the question. At the moment, not really. We've got to get this shot. No, that is so much space for Mbula. And that's a good save, and another good reaction there. Very nicely done. Flores Mengi picks up the ball. Like I say, this man's a centre-back, and he's got a lot of pace on him. Unfortunately, that's a poor pass. Pombo gets the ball through, and nicely intercepted in the end. Cisaldo again. Let's get this off. Jimenez coming forward. Still coming forward here, Jimenez. Can he get the ball through? That is nicely done. Aries straight through the centre. Aries for his first, and he's not managed to do so as the ball gets saved. But we do have a corner. And it's a good interception again in the middle by Saldu. He's doing very well today, but Bakare has a lot of space in the centre. He's took the shot, and it's just wide of the post 20 minutes into the game, and we are threatening Racing Club over and over again. But like I say, they are quite content at the back at the minute. Right, let's get this ball in. Villalba whips it in. Not the greatest of crosses, but it's come out to Bakare. Picks it up. Not the greatest, but we've still got a chance. And Gamvula this time, I think it might have been, that has put that shot into the keeper, who gets the save. A very good save from a short distance, to be fair. Another corner now for Villalba to whip in. Not as dangerous again. Just not quite getting them dangerous ones in at the moment, as Bakare gets the ball. Lund. Give it back to Bakare. We'll spread it out wide. Beautiful pass there to Aries to dink it in. What a cross. Gamvula has headed the ball wide. Vincent to Ingo. And that is a good interception again in the centre. We'll get the ball off round the back from Villalba. And again, we have a massive overlap. We'll give it back inside. Jimenez, beautiful ball. And a terrible effort again from Aries. He really needs to ramp up his shooting, because it is shocking at the minute. Right, ball played long this time. Jimenez does well. Not quite getting on the end of it though in the end. No. Cisaldo. Pombo. That's gotta be. No. Ball round the back. Beautiful pass. And it's just wide of the post. Now Jimenez to get on the counter-attack. Gives the ball into Gamvula. Needs to knock the ball off and doesn't do so. At the minute, Racing Club definitely starting to pin us back a little bit. And Mbula again into the box. It's not the best of challenges from Mengi. Don't know why everyone just let them go through there, but it's still wide of the post. That is half time, boys. A 1-0 lead at half time. The goal coming in the 4th minute from Dovbyk again. It's just been very tight so far. Yeah, just not a lot really happening. Not really getting many chances. But yeah, hopefully we're normally better in the second half, so we'll go for it then. Come on. Right, here we go again. Big challenge, beautiful challenge in the end. And now Gamvula on the counter-attack already. Just a few minutes in, what did I say to start the half? And Gamvula has gone through, bagged himself his 15th, just 1 minute and 20 seconds into the second half. We are 2-0 up, and it is this side, second half merchants. Just don't do anything as good as the second half. And Gamvula, beautiful finish into that bottom corner. And they started this half, Racing Club started this half the same way they did the first one, by bringing a centre back out, and he does that to leave the gap in behind, and we capitalise on it to make it 2-0. Nice to get him on the ball a little bit. Unfortunately that time we've gave the ball away, And oh, that was poor. That was very poor. But Mengi is there to try and defend. That was poor by me as well. Lund, there we go. Nice easy save for the keeper in the corner. Mengi picking the ball up to drive us forward. Not great ball control there. Nearly loses it, but we still can try and come forward. Sasaldo, beautiful ball out wide to Bakare, who picks it up beautifully, turns inside here, and Bakare has a decent chance for himself. It nearly makes it 2 from 2 for himself there, but unfortunately not this time. Play so far to block anything coming forward. As I say that, they have got quite well in, and again Jimenez has just bossed it at the back at the moment. As I say that, that was poor from Lund, and that is through. It's a shot over the bar. I assume that was going in, but Pombo has just blasted the ball straight over the bar there. Tried to have a bit of finesse about his finish, and it did not pay off. DUBBY not quite able to get on the end of that pass in the end. So it is another chance for Racing Club to come back forward. And okay, that was poor from us. That was very poor. And it is now a big chance. It's a great save in the end. And now Mengi to come back forward again. Not able to get the tackle in just yet. And it's still a good chance for them to come forward here. That is decent defensive play again so far from Jimenez. Back into, okay, that one was not the best. The challenges, they are looking more and more threatening at the minute, but we've got away with that one again. And Villalba again on the counter attack. Here we go, corner for Racing Club as they whip the ball in. Good cross, good header. So far is kept away. Febas comes in, tries to get the challenge, can't do so. At the minute, so much space, and there we go. There is the goal that was being expected. To be fair, Pombo has caused us some real issues in these opening few minutes, and we just cannot seem to get the ball clear at the moment. As they come forward easily through that right hand, our left hand side, and Mengi has not had the best of first performances, but to be fair, Flores should have done a lot better there. Right, we're back off. And the one time that I bring the 3 players on to add us a little bit more pace, and we don't get a chance to counter attack. But as I say that, they have a lot of space still at the back as Castro plays the ball to Gamvula, dinks it, and it's straight from the kickoff. We've ensured the victory now, surely. It's 3-1, sorry. Gamvula with the goal to bag his second of the game. Beautiful finish there, little cheeky dink into the bottom corner. Keeper went down way too early. And as you see here, Castro just come on the field, plays the ball through beautifully. So much space in the Racing Club defence as they try and go attacking, and it leaves a easy little finish for Gamvula to chip into the bottom corner. But we will try and get one last attack out of this, as we have one last chance. Here we go. Castro is going to try it himself. He's keeping going as the young man, and he's not managed to put it in. It's a good save by the keeper, but it was not the most fearsome of efforts from Castro. Should have done better there. Alright, Sasaldo to whip the ball into the box. Good cross. Very good cross. Very good cross. I don't know who it is that's put the ball in the back of the net, but it is a 4th goal. Is it Castro? I think it might be. It is. He's just come on the field and he's managed to get a goal. I'm happy with that. And it's a very good run there from Castro as well, to be fair. A good awareness to run into that position and net the header. Like I say, he won the corner technically by getting the chance off to turn for the keeper to turn it behind, and this time he was like, "You're not having the last laugh, not today," and heads the ball past the keeper to make it 4-1. What a comeback! And that is how the game ends. I don't know why I said comeback there, to be honest, but it's a beautiful, beautiful victory. A 4-1 win. 9 goals in the last 2 games and only 1 conceded. That is some hell of a performance. But Gamvula getting 2 goals today, DUBBY getting 1, and also Castro picking up, I think, his first goal for Malaga. So yeah, well done to him as well. But a beautiful start to this season so far. Honestly, we are going to run away with this league if this is the way it carries on. And now, post-match interview. What are they saying? Can you cope without... can you see? We're in this together, but have you just seen that performance? Don't get me wrong, Mengi probably was the more weak link out of them, but we still played well. A great win and a great performance from Gamvula. There's no more to say about him at this point. He's just been the best signing we could have asked for. Were you surprised by how comfortable a victory that was? By the end of it, yes, because like I say, at the end of the day, they did cause us issues. It's just that they let it get to their head to try and get back into the game at the end of it, which cost them the last 2 goals pretty much. And just after that, it says that Castro ain't getting enough appearances, but obviously he's just scored a goal, so he can't be doing much wrong. And Fibas and a couple of others saying that they want to... he's just said thank you. See, so what's his club moaning about? He was disappointed I left him out, and Fibas wants to get more games. But that is what it is. There we go, boys. We are top of the table by 3 points now. 38 goals in our opening 12 games, 17 conceded, which is quite high to be fair. But 38 goals, no one can compare to that. Beautifully done. And now, yeah, I think that will be the end of today's episode. There we go. In the next one, we'll have games against Tenerife, and I don't know who they are. I do apologise, but I don't know who they are. Let me just double check in the standings where they are. Is it Albacete? It might be. Quite possibly could be. But, and who else was I playing? Tenerife, who are currently... Okay. Tenerife are actually sat in 6th at the moment, so fair dues to them. But yeah, they are going to be our next opponents in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, where we get 9 goals and only 1 conceded. Beautiful episode out of 2 games. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace.
Malaga. Je mets la paire d'Asics fluo, je vois les petits qui veulent se taper.